Get on your feet and welcome to stage the California ADU Fund. So we are the California ADU Fund. What we figured out as we started diving into this kind of product is who you know, what you know matters. And so execution is everything when it comes to doing this small multifamily development. So we knew a lot of contractors. In order to execute the way that we wanted, we had to stand up our own construction company and have control over the teams. ADU Design Group is very specifically geared to put together the product that we run. And so the only thing that we do, we have 9 people in our office, and all we do with those 9 engineers and architects is do ADUs day in and day out. So we know exactly real time what's marketable. We know exactly what it costs to build and how to build it fast. When the housing market crashed, builders freaked out and they stopped building. So when they started building again, they came back in the market super cautious and slowly. And because of that, they have created a massive housing shortage. And so California is not an exception to that rule. 3.5 million homes short in inventory on a 14 million some odd inventory market. And so for every 3 homes that you see on your street, we need a 4th to be able just to catch up to that demand. What state of California has done is they have looked to a few other states and looked for solutions, and they have created laws that basically take away the zoning rights from cities and say, I know you don't want this, but your single family now is allowed to have up to 4 units. They have many other laws that govern the time frame, they govern restrictions on setbacks, all sorts of things that make it restrictive to build. They don't allow them to apply a lot of the environmental things that slow down development. We have done a significant amount of this product over the last 3 years. We've done almost 300 projects. We are buying properties within 25 miles of Riverside. We have focused on 4 specific cities. And the reason for that is one of those laws to expedite the process that has come out is once you have a set of plans that's approved in a city, they are now pre-approved for your next project. And so what's been taking us 6 months to get through the planning process, now we have those plans approved within 30 days. So we can buy a property and start construction right away, knowing where our underground is going, so that by the time we have our permits ready to go, and we can start actual construction, our underground can be done. We've already delineated the yard, so what we'll typically do is go put a fence in the backyard, and after we've done that, behind that is where we'll build our units. So put the fence up, and we rent out that main house while we were waiting on those permits. This is what we do in a nutshell. Buy a single family, throw units in the backyard. When we do that, this is what the financials look like. So our $20 million fund, paying an 8 pref, 60% debt leverage, and at the end that comes out to 27% IRR for the investor. At the end of the day, what we have done over the last 3 years has been very life-changing for ourselves and for our investors. And more importantly, we have added in our market, by the end of this year, 500 units. And this started out with my dad retiring. He had $3 million that we took, and we've done 33 of these projects with that money. The valuation on that money that we took is now over $33 million. And so by being able to figure that out and rinse and repeat this process, all we do is we build these units, we pull the equity back out that we just used, and we do it again. So that rinse and repeat, that's our whole jam.